last week a tough loss here at Grimm, and you've been around the program for a while now. What's practice look like this week?
What it better look like is straight focus, because the beauty about these games are it's a win or go home type deal. You know that coming off last week's loss, it's probably a little slice of humble pie. If a lot of times when you get into those not less important games, but when you already have the number one ranking in our district sewed up, the district championship, sometimes you can look past certain games, and Pine Tree did a really good job against us, played physical. I think our kids responded well. I met with Coach Stanford today. He was talking about what a great practice they had. The focus has been where it should be coming into a playoff game. On our level, there's no cupcake games in the first round. So every team, every night, you better pack your lunch and ready to go to work, or it'll be your last one. Old coach is saying, is this time of year it gets real fun or it gets over. So yeah. I know I'm excited. I know you're excited. The Tiger fans are excited. So we'll see. Hopefully we can come out with a good showing.
And so, Coach, familiar territory here. The Terrell Tigers have faced Texas High Tigers previously and put them out in the first round. Yeah,
last year coming in, we had a weather game where it was raining sideways. I was down on the field, and at some point you're sitting there, you got your call sheet, and you're trying to block your face so your headset doesn't get ruined. Complete opposite from tonight. Beautiful, beautiful atmosphere as far as here at Grimm Stadium. The weather, for linemen, it's perfect. It's got a nice little chill in there. The wind, I thought there'd be a little more wind. There's no wind, but perfect night for high school football, especially in the playoffs. Win or go home. You cannot beat it, especially in East Texas. It is one of the best situations to be in as a player, as a coach, as a fan. And it's like a Game 7 over and over every week. So super excited about tonight, man. I will say one thing. Look at our gear. We just you got the black.
Got the jump man, the jump man
you got
on
the
tonight,
orange. Hey, if anything, we've won the pregame dressing. I know that. You're looking sharp, my man.
Well, and I appreciate it. I got a connection that hooked me up with this swag this year.
Hey, it's all about who you know.
That's right.
It's all about who you know.
So I believe it was 2 years ago, and correct me if I'm wrong, but in Division or Class 5. Mm-hmm. If you, I believe 1 and 2 seed gets
Correct.
home playoff game now, because used to be at all neutral sites.
Yep,
correct?
everything, and I believe it was 2 or 3 years ago, they implemented 5A and 6A. If you finish first or second in your district, you get to host a home playoff game, and that really helps. I love it. We've been fortunate enough to host that, but one year we had to go to Lufkin the year we beat them when they were the number 1 seed and we were a 4 seed. So that tells you right there, don't let the seedings kind of creep up on you and give you a false sense of security, because a 4 can beat a 1, a 1 can beat a 4, 2s and 3s, but it limits teams having to find neutral site games, because this time of year, and especially in the state of Texas, there's a lot of playoff games, and you want to have the best stadium for your fans, and hosting a game is something for the players, the coaches. It's an honor to host a playoff game, especially here at Grimm Stadium. So I know our Tiger fans love it. We love it being up here because there's so much room. We got TIGERVISION here, Doty. They do a great job. I'm telling you, they get everything set up. We just show up in here and start doing it. They should get all the credit for sure.
Get a little bite to eat downstairs.
Yeah, bite to eat. We got food.
That's right.
We got, man, I'm telling you, there's no place I would rather be than right here, right now. Hopefully we can put a good game together, get a win, and extend. We're all on 1-week contracts.
That's right. That's right. So, well, Terrell coming into town tonight wearing their white uniforms with their red helmets. And speaking of helmets, Texas High going to debut a new, what do you call that, metallic orange? Is that what you're going to?
Yes, that sounds great. Yeah.
So we'll call it metallic.
What those are they're newer technology. They're not snap-ons, but they're a rubber type mold that fits. You screw them into your helmet and you fit. That way you can get some alternative.
Not supposed to be telling everybody the secrets.
Yeah, that's kind of I think that's kind of a universal type deal, but I know our players love it. Coach Stanford's always looking to do. That's one thing I'll say about Coach Stanford, among other things, but he's always looking to get the players the newest things. He likes them to look sharp. He is what we call a player's coach, so anything he can do to help them get more excited. And they look fantastic, by the way. I love it.
Yeah, and so that just gives options for schools now instead of having to buy.
Yeah, so you don't have to buy a $400 or $500 helmet. You
Right.
get one of
for
those.
each kid, I think they told me down there they were, $40-50 a pop, and you just you take off all the face mask and everything like that. And
Now,
pop
Coach
these things on
Elliott, old man Elliott, he probably wasn't too happy about it because he had to take off all the face mask, all the snaps, do all the helmets, and get it. But they look great. I know our kids love it and our fans love it. Everybody's excited about it. If we can put out a good performance, it's worth it. If we don't, we'll never wear them again. So hopefully we can have a good showing tonight.
Well, as you can see on your TV or phone that you're watching, Texas High has won the toss, and they elected to receive. Momentarily, we've got a little video that'll play here in the stadium. We're going to show it to you at home as well, and then the Tigers will enter the field to begin the first round of the playoffs here at Tiger Stadium for some Texas high school football. And so
Tom, I'll give my first official shout-out of the game to Dr. Freddie Contreras, his wife Bridget. They're watching today. Sure miss you up here, Dr. C. He's out saving lives, doing brain surgeries and those type of things. We always miss him. But Bridget and Dr. C, glad you're watching. First official shout-out of the night, Dr. C and Bridget.
So as you can see on your screen, the Terrell Tigers taking the field, and momentarily we will have the smoke, the video, and I hear there may even be some fireworks.
We got
tonight.
it blocked off on the north end zone. We got a fire truck. We got marshals. We got everything. It's about to get loud over here in Rose Hill. We love it.
So we're going to break here for a second and get you some video and some fireworks. It is about that time. The Tigers have entered the tunnel. The Tiger King himself is down there getting the smoke ready.
It's about to go down.
Is finishing up here at Grimm, and the fans beginning to get on their feet. And we're about to be underway with some Texas high school playoff football right here live on Texarkana Gameday and TIGERVISION.
There's a different feel in the air tonight, I can tell you that. There is a different feel. We got the orange smoke.
And here come your Tigers. Got the fireworks going off. Woo, I hope they do have the fire department down there.
Yeah,
I don't know if we're going to get a shot of that or not, but there's thousands of dollars worth of fireworks going off right now.
When fireworks go off, you know it's ready to go. You know it's time.
That is one heck of a display right there, Coach. There we go. We got a shot of it.
TV.
Yeah, and you're just catching the last bit of it. It's been going on for a while. If you're watching at home, we appreciate you for tuning in tonight on Texarkana Gameday and TIGERVISION. We've got a good crowd here at Grimm. And, Coach, we're going to be underway very, very shortly. The officials are on the field, and it's about time.
Super excited. Been looking forward to this all week, especially since last week, the way that game ended. I know our players, they're eager to get back on the field. The best way to get past the loss is get back on the field. If you win this one, last week doesn't really matter. Right now it's a brand-new season for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're 10-0 or if you just barely got into the playoffs. Everybody's back at 0-0 right now. So there is nothing better than playoff football.
That's right, Coach. You hit the nail on the head there. Terrell comes in 7-3 on the season. Texas High, of course, 9-1, but none of that matters now.
Nope.
Everyone's 0-0. And if you win tonight, you advance, and if you lose, you go home.
Go home.
If you're just now joining us, we appreciate you for tuning in tonight. I think we are probably in for a really good one.
It's going to be a good one. Terrell's a good team. They're 7-3 on the year. The 2 losses they had is to Lovejoy and Melissa, who's ranked 1 and 2 in 5A Division II. So they've lost 3, but the teams they've lost to are really good teams, top 10 teams in the state. So it's going to be a good one.
Number 1, TJ Gray, and number 3, Tredarian Ball, going to be back deep for the Tigers to receive. Don't be surprised if they kick it to Cameron Reitner or Mr. Pilgreen over there. We've got some other guys moving back as well. That's going to be number 9, Marcus Hall. So the ball is teed up. Number 17, Juan. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name right now. Abundis, I believe. He's going to pooch kick it over to Pilgreen. He'll take it about the 32-yard line and get it out across the 35, and that's where the Tigers will begin their first offensive series of the night.
Here's one thing I know we need to offensively. The defense for Terrell, they do a lot of shifts up front, and so you gotta as an O-lineman, you gotta sit in there, because when we have motion things, the linebackers will make move calls and shift calls for their front, and it could force some offside penalty or false starts for us. So we really got to focus in.
David J. Potter, the quarterback for the Tigers, he'll hand off to Javari Johnson right up the middle, and he'll have a good gain on first down, a gain of about 5. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 for Texas High. Texas High quickly back on the ball, trying to get a little tempo going right here off the bat.
Yeah, we got to get a lead early. We can get a lead early. It'll force them out of their run-heavy offense, and we'll be in good shape. But we got to score in a hurry.
Going to hand it to Johnson again around the left side. He's got some blockers in front of him. He'll have enough for the first down and gets out to right at the 50-yard line. And the Tigers pushing the ball down the field. 2 run plays and a first down.
So I know our fans are looking at number 88 for Terrell. He is a big-time Division I guy, has offers from all over the country. He is a really good player.
Potter going to hand it off again to Johnson. He'll make a cut. A nice job there breaking a couple tackles. And, Coach, he's averaging about 5.5 yards a carry right now.
We need to keep giving it to him. But if you can mix up with him and Tredarian Ball inside, you got a really good 1-2 punch there. And they can take it the distance every time they touch it. So look for them to be involved early.
Tredarian Ball on the field as well right now. He's been out at one of the receiver positions. They're going to throw it out to TJ Gray in the flats. He'll catch it. He'll have enough for the first down and a couple more. They drive him out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 36-yard line, and that'll be another first down for the Tigers.
I think the key also is getting TJ the ball. They're playing him a lot of man coverage right now. And anytime he's manned up on somebody, you like your chance with him. He has that game-changing speed out there in the wide out.
Potter in the shotgun. He'll take the snap and hand it to Johnson up the middle. Again, some nice blocking there by that big offensive line from Texas High, and he'll have another 5 yards on first down.
I think we can see the strategy early right now for Coach Toon and Coach Stanford on our offense. We're trying to get a lot of tempo going. We want the more first downs you convert, the longer the defense has to be on the field, and we want to score and score in a hurry.
Amarian Reese into the ball game. Johnson will come off for a breather. Ball in the backfield. He'll break a tackle, almost tackled for a loss. He will get away from that tackler, and he will actually gain about 1.5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for Texas High. Johnson going to come off for a little bit of a break. Again, They'll throw ball into the backfield.
Not a bad changeup right
not
there.
Not at all, not at all. Amarian Reese and TJ Gray split to the far side of the field.
Got it, baby.
A nice big hole there, that offensive line going to work tonight for Texas High, and that'll be another Texas High first down. Your Texar replay right here. Look at that, Coach. Me and you could have ran through there holding hands.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't have got through there fast, but there's definitely you can get through there.
I didn't say fast. I just said we'd get through there.
There ain't no doubt. Great job up front. You can tell up front these guys are coming off the ball and they're staying hat on a hat.
Potter in the shotgun. He'll hand off again to Ball. Around the left side, another big hole, and there's going to be a flag thrown on the play. Going to be a hold against Texas High, so that'll back them up. 9:11 left to go here in the first period. While we got a short break, I want to give a big shout out to TIGERVISION.
All year long.
The number one media in the area, maybe the state.
Gotta be. Gotta be. I know our fans sure appreciate it. You could hear them talking, watching other games around the area last night on a different streaming service, and they're definitely appreciative. Texarkana Game Day and TIGERVISION.
So first down and 15, they'll give it to Ball. He's going to get that 5 yards back and a little more. He'll get 7 on the play. Excuse me, that's Javari Johnson back into the ball game for the Tigers. Ball, they're going to split him out. They're going to keep him in the ball game all night.
Yeah, he ain't coming out. It's one of them games you can tell him to rest tomorrow.
That's right.
He can rest on Saturdays.
So Javari Johnson in the backfield with Potter. Got Joe Miller back there as well. Going to give it to Johnson again.
Push.
He's got a big hole. Oh, just one broken tackle away from the end zone, but he gets all the way down to the 4-yard line. And Texas High, another first down from the 4.
I'm telling you, Evan Holman, watch the replay. Evan Holman right here and Josh Blackwell, they're doubling that guy out of there.
Johnson going to have it up the middle again, and he's going to be close to the goal line. They're going to say he's just short. They'll mark him about the 1-yard line. Going to be second down and goal for the Tigers.
Great start by the Texas High offense. You got a good mixture right now of cycling those backs in and out, but I think it's a pretty clear game plan. Number 4 and number 3 needs the ball.
Tredarian Ball trots off to the sideline. They bring another blocker in Knox Pilgreen. They're going to hand it to Johnson right up the middle, and he won't be denied. That's a touchdown for the Tigers.
That's how you come out and set the tone early in a playoff game. That's what you want to see from your offense. Come out here, put the ball in the end zone. You ain't settling for 3.
Coach, one of the best offensive drives we've seen all year by the Texas High Tigers, coming out and marching the ball down the field.
Up front, they're taking over the game up front. The offensive line, great push, staying hat on a hat. Great job up front by the big guys.
Franklin Delk on to attempt the point after. It is up, it is good, and with 7:41 left to go here in your ball game, in the first quarter, Texas High takes a 7-0 lead. Going to have a replay here of that touchdown and those big offensive linemen just pushing into the end zone.
That's what you love to see. I know Coach Stanford loves to see it. Anytime you can put it in your O-line's lap and tell them we're running at this deal and let's go.
We're going to take a short break. We're going to be right back with more Texas High football right here on Texarkana Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Welcome back to Texas High. Franklin Delk just kicked off to Terrell, and it was bobbled back around the 5-yard line. They'll pick it up and get out to.
Great job.
Let's see where they mark it. Yeah. They're going to mark it at the 20-yard line, is where Terrell will trot out and begin their first offensive series.
Shoot, yeah, great job on that special team. Zion Dillard, number 21, running down there making the tackle.
They're going to mark it at the 19. So number 9, Elijah Stafford, going to come out at the quarterback position for Terrell tonight. Let's see, going to mark him there. Where he
tackle by Orlando Barnes, number 95. My man Pout Pout, that's my nickname for him, Pout Pout, when he's a freshman. he gave me permission to tell his nickname. So.
Going to try to get you some numbers here for the starters here for Terrell. Can't really see the front of their jerseys. Okay, that's going to be number 21 there. Let's see. Going to drop back to pass and throw it out into the flats, and that's going to be number 5, Tim Austin, coming up with a big hit there. They're actually going to give them a yard on the play. I don't think they got it.
That's generous.
Nonetheless, it's going to be 3rd down and about 9.
Exactly how we want to start. We can get a 3-and-out right here, get our offense back. That's exactly what we want. If you notice, some teams, we go tempo going fast. Their tempo, they have a tempo as well. It's just a little slower. They want that clock to run to keep our offense off the field. Yeah, same deal. That same type of strategy Pine Tree had last week.
Stafford going to be under center, and they're going to have to burn a timeout. Not sure what they want to do on 3rd down. We're going to stay with you during this timeout. So, again, if you're just tuning in, because we can see that people are steadily getting in here.
We've got a lot of people watching. Share it. Let's get these Tigers in everybody's living room right now if you're not here at Graham Stadium. Great crowd on hand.
Yeah, probably a lot of people watching from the deer camp over on in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Opening day tomorrow in Arkansas.
Opening day, dude.
Going to have to get home as quick as I can tonight and get a little shutout.
Y'all be deer hunting. I'll be back in my bass cat down in Yarborough Landing getting ready to run up the river, see if I can't catch me some bass tomorrow while you hunters are out hunting.
Well, just don't do it the next weekend.
There you go.
That's opening weekend of duck season. So if you go over to Millwood
you hear all them duck
in
boats
2 weeks,
blowing all my good fishing holes up. With them
you won't have
motors.
Anywhere to park over at Yarborough in 2 weeks. But we appreciate you for tuning in nonetheless. And make sure you go over and follow Texarkana Game Day on Facebook, I guess, and all social media. Isn't that right, Dodie? Aren't y'all everywhere? Just a little bit of everywhere. And tonight's timeout sponsor, Texas A&M Texarkana, our replay sponsor, Texar, and our scoreboard sponsor each and every week, Commercial National Bank.
Ball's out. Fumbled. That a baby.
So they're going to fumble it and lose a couple yards on 3rd down, and that they will get it back. So it's going to be 4th down from the original line of scrimmage. Not a good showing there by Terrell on their first offensive series of the night, but great sign for Texas High.
Could not ask for a better start for the Texas High Tigers. March right down the field, get a score, get a 3-and-out right here. Let's catch the punt, get some yardage, and get our offense back on the field, get up 14-0.
Number 17, Juan Abundis, going to come on and punt this away.
Boy, you're a lot better than me. I can't pronounce names.
I'm just trying to sound it out.
There you go.
That's how it's spelled. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but that's how it's spelled. Number 3, Tredarian Ball going to be back. It's going to be a low line drive. Tredarian's going to let it hit.
Get out of the way, baby. Get out
Looks
of the way.
like he wants to come up and scoop it up, but he doesn't, and it's going to roll just across the 50. So great field position for Texas High as they trot back out and try to put it in the end zone again. 5:16 left to go here in the first quarter. Texas High looking pretty good on offense and defense so far.
Like I said, everything. I know Coach Stanford's got them dialed in offensively, special teams, defense, just how you want to start. This is a critical drive for the momentum of this first half of the game. You really want to try to build a quick lead as you can.
David J. Potter, the junior quarterback in the shotgun. He'll hand it off around the right side. That's number 4, Javari Johnson, fighting for yards, and he'll get 10 out of it. That's going to be a 1st down.
Boy, he looks fast running through there, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. And, Coach, offensive linemen just
rolling.
They are just putting it to them right now.
Rolling them out up front. Great job. Great job.
Going to have Tredarian Ball and T.J. Gray split out to the far side. Going to hand it to Johnson around the right side. And, Coach, those offensive linemen are rolling.
One thing I will tell people, here at Texas High, if you play slow up front, you can't play for us. You have to be fast. I always say linemen are slow, blah, blah, blah. Those guys can move. They're smart. They're really, really physical. Great job. They've taken over the game so far.
2nd down and 1. They'll hand it to Johnson up the middle. He'll have the 1st down. He'll get all the way down. They're going to mark it at the 28-yard line, and that'll move the chains once again. Hey, going to give a big shout out to the Wake Village Firemen. The firemen watching over from the station tonight out in Wake Village, and so we appreciate them for
absolutely
tuning in tonight. Appreciate all that they do to keep everybody safe. We got Tredarian Ball in the backfield now, and he's going to get the carry and get about 3 on that first down carry.
Here's what you got to look for. Now they're getting them safeties rolled down to help that run support. They better look at number 1 right here, T.J. Gray. He got that man coverage. Anytime they add those safeties down in the box, it means you got man coverage on the outside.
Coach, and it looks like over there it's a little bit of a mismatch.
Yeah, from here it looks like a pretty big mismatch. He better back up. I know that T.J. can run right by him.
And they're going to go out there to that mismatch, and it's going to be exactly what we thought it was. Another first down for Texas High. They're going to sling it out to T.J. Gray, and he'll just get to the first down marker and move the chains. Texas High doing exactly what they did on their first offensive drive.
Tim, I know right now you're probably looking back to get the running backs the ball and keep mashing them.
Tredarian Ball in the backfield with Potter. They'll hand it to him. Got those big linemen out leading, and he's going to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe the first down. They're going to give him the first down, Coach. 10.
He went 10 yards before he was even touched.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want to see from the guys up front.
And so another first down from the 8-yard line for Texas High. Potter in the backfield, going to hand it off to Ball, and he's going to bounce his way around. Looks like it's going to be a face mask, I would assume. Let's see.
Oh.
Okay, well, they're going to call a hold. He threw that really, really late.
That was.
Ball he was already getting tackled when the official threw that flag there. He was already on the ground before he threw it.
That was real sketchy.
I just thought it was a face mask.
I think he's getting bored.
So he'll stuff that one back in his
He threw that thing about
in his
as hard
pants
as
there. Yeah.
Scherzer did for the Rangers.
That's going to back him up. It's going to be first down from the 18-yard line. Don't be surprised for him to throw it up top to T.J. Gray here. Potter going to take it. He's going to hand it off to Ball right up the middle. He'll get about 2 on the play. Going to be second down from the 16-yard line.
Give a quick shout out to Coach Toone's dad, Mr. Steve Toone. He's watching in Kilgore. I know Mr. Steve, he's probably, if he could, he'd tell Clint throw it to the tight end right now, I promise you. So
it's best playing football.
Glad to have you watching, Mr. Toone, back in Kilgore.
Tredarian Ball going to come off to the sideline to get a break. Javari Johnson back into the backfield.
Woo, TJ's man-to-man up there.
So Texas High is going to take a timeout. We're going to take one with them. Texas High leads 7-0 over the Terrell Tigers. We'll be back with more Friday Night Football right here from Tiger Stadium after this. Welcome back to Grimm Park. Brian Bolt and Coach Jeremy Harrell bringing you the live broadcast tonight, along with Texarkana Gameday and TIGERVISION, right here from Texarkana, Texas, home of the Texas High Tigers. First round of the playoffs tonight,
By district, Coach. Baby. Nothing better. I can't say enough. I'm telling you, the winner go-home games, everything's on the line. Everything you've worked for in the summer, 2-a-days, get you right here to this point.
Javari Johnson in the backfield with Potter. They're going to fake it to Johnson. Pilgreen thought he was open. They were looking for number 11, Amarian Reese, who was dragging across the field there, and he and the defensive guy kind of got their feet tangled up there, and both went to the ground. And so Thought he was going to hit Pilgreen there, but he decided to go to the next level with it. Just a little flood route there, it looked like. And going to bring up third down from the 16-yard line. Got T.J. Gray up top by himself. Got Tredarian Ball and number 8, Shavonte Montgomery down here to the bottom side of your screen.
Booney.
Johnson in the backfield.
Throw it
Potter, he's looking all the way for Gray.
Run it.
And he looks like he's going to run it, and he jumps over one defender.
No, he didn't.
And if they weren't fired up, they are now, Coach. David J. Potter, he hung in the air for eternity.
I know we got a replay on that. So, I'm telling you, my man, Potter got airborne.
So Potter, those big old long legs, I mean, he just lifted into the air. Here we go. We got a Texar replay for you. Nice coverage by the Terrell Tigers, and Potter going to take off here, and he decides, well, you want to go low? I'm going to go right over you. So Franklin Delcon to attempt the field goal here. The kick is up, and it's good. Texas High takes a 10-0 lead. 1:31 left to go in the first quarter. It's Texas High football right here on Texarkana Game Day, and we'll be right back.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Welcome back to Grimm Park, where the Tigers have a 10-0 lead over the Terrell Tigers. Franklin Delk preparing to kick it off. Coach, if the defense come back out and play the way that they did the last series, going to give the offense a chance to punch it in again.
Yep, we got to get a good coverage right here on this kick and get him on the ground, and let's get our defense back to work.
This one going to be received about the 10-yard line. A couple nice blocks out there. The Terrell return man going to get it all the way down to the 33-yard line. Coach Stanford not happy with.
They missed the block in the back. They pushed T-ball right in the back.
And it was pretty blatant there, and they're not gonna give it to them. And so, nonetheless, they actually, Coach, I can't mark the ball for anything. They marked it at the 33, and then they moved it up to the 35. So it doesn't matter when your defense is playing like this.
I know. Let's get a 3 and out.
That's right.
We're going to throw it deep.
We're going to drop back and try to throw it deep, and he's got a man that had about a half a step on number 7, Boyce. But it would have had to have been a perfect pass to drop that one in there. Nice job there by Boyce, right in his hip pocket. That's going to fall incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Quick shout out to Miss Lil Sanchez. She's our camera person for all the replays. We appreciate her. Going to have a nice gain across the 40, across the 45, and going to run him out of bounds right at the 50. Coach, he's got a little speed on him. Yeah, they have some guys that can move.
That is number 3, Orlando Thompson.
Orlando was getting it around the edge.
Orlando was getting it around the edge there, wasn't he? Finally going to be run out of bounds.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm fired up. I'm fired up. I'm glad we're not sitting down in here.
Potter got you fired up.
I'm telling you, I mean, that's like a rarity. That's like
They're going to hand it off around the left side.
That's like once every 10 games you see something like that.
Number 40, Cooper, going to come up with a tackle there, but it'll be a gain of 5 yards there on first down.
Shaylin, he's been a really good player. He's grown all year.
Another big back in the ball game. That's number 20, Chase Bingham. Hand it off again to Bingham around the left side, and he'll fall forward for another 2 or 3 yards. Going to bring up third down and about 2.
They'll probably let this clock go on and wind on out to the second quarter.
It looks like that may be. No, they're going to try to run a play here, Coach.
And we got a packed house on our side.
Yeah, nice crowd
good
here.
Turnout.
They're going to try to run a play.
See if they can get one in 4 seconds. Yep.
They are. They're going to toss it to Bingham in the backfield, and he's going to actually get
That
tripped
a
up.
baby.
A nice job there by Alex Jones, just blowing up that blocker there in the backfield.
I'm telling you, that play, you don't see a whole bunch anymore. That's the old country play where country quarterback, you just toss it and that quarterback follows you and lead blocks for him. Very rarely do you see a quarterback purposely lead blocking for someone.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Texas High leads 10-0 over Terrell. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to have the second quarter here from you live from Grim Park.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, Orr BMW, Orr Cadillac, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Super Center. In Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, The Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit gregorrauto.com.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. The Texas High Tigers leading the Terrell Tigers 10-0 as we get prepared to enter the second quarter here.
Big fourth down. You got to watch the ball.
So fourth down and 2 here.
Oh, I just said it. Oh, sickening. Come on, baby. That's a sophomore, though. Duncan McGee.
And the worst thing that could happen there is exactly what happened.
It is.
So going to have an offsides there. And,
sophomores are sophomores.
That's right. That's right. And so he's going to make a big play here and make up for that, Coach.
Yeah.
Big turnover coming.
Yeah, he'll make up for it. You gotta know that's coming. I know Coach Hawk, Coach Wilson, they're down there yelling, watch the ball, but sometimes sophomores are going to be a sophomore.
Yep, that's right. So first down and 10, they're going to hand it off, a little sweep play around the right side, and a nice job there by number 32. That's Jamarian Hope. He's going to string that out all the way to the sideline. They'll get about 1.
Let them go all the way they want.
That's right. He ran a long, long ways to get 1 yard on that play.
Give a quick shout out to Miss Kelly Owens, TJ Gray's mother. You're welcome for the picture. He had a signing day. He signed with Tulsa this past, I believe it was Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember which one of my memory's going, but Wednesday.
Just getting old.
Had a good pick with my man, sent it to Miss Kelly. We're all super proud of TJ.
They're going to fake the toss, and they're going to throw it down the sideline, and they've got a man open, and he is going to drop it at the 10-yard line. That's number 21. That's Timon Ambers.
We got lucky on that one.
A nice little fake toss there and just throwing it right in the hole.
Yeah, we bid on that little fake the tunnel screen and run the rail off of it.
And it was there for them, Coach, but they couldn't capitalize, and that's going to bring up third down and 9 for the Terrell Tigers.
That's what you like, though, long down and distance. These run-heavy teams, they don't like to be in third and long.
They're going to fake the end around and throw it across the middle, and they've got a man, and he'll make the catch this time. It was good coverage there by Tim Austin, but the receiver, that's number 5, Ryzen Martin. He's going to come up with a big catch all the way down to the 11-yard line, and they are on the ball quickly. Now they're going to slow down a little bit. They don't have their formation correct. They're going to give it to the end around, and he's going to walk into the end zone untouched. With 11:22 left to go here before halftime, Terrell marches the ball down the field, and they will punch it in.
Great drive by Terrell. But you look back at it and you go, we had him at 4th and 1, and then we give him a free first down. You got to eliminate those pre-snap penalties. You don't want to shoot yourself in the foot, so to speak.
They'll bring on their kicker to attempt the point after, and it's going to be blocked. Tim Austin going to block it. It's going to be scooped up. He's got some blockers in front of him. Can he stay in bounds? And they are just going to, they're going to call it down. But they were going to return it down the sideline, and one of those linemen just dove into the legs of a bunch of people there. And so it's 6-10. The Tigers still in the lead. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back. 11:22 left to go before halftime. It's Tiger football right here on Texarkana Game Day.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Welcome back to Texas High. That pooch kick going to be caught. Let's see where they mark it, at the 34-yard line by Knox Pilgreen, and that's where David J. Potter and the Texas High offense will trot back out on the field. If you're watching at home, we appreciate you. You ought to be here. It's an electric atmosphere and a packed crowd here at Tiger Stadium.
Perfect weather. It's a good hoodie weather.
It is.
Yeah.
Maybe even a
short
sleeve hoodie.
Good sleeveless hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Potter in the shotgun, got Javari Johnson back there with him. He'll hand it off to him. Javari Johnson trying to find a hole, and then he does find one, and he'll just explode through there. It looked like he wasn't going to have a gain at all, and then he's going to gain 5 on the play.
They couldn't tackle him in a phone booth.
That's right. Man, he just got low to the ground there, Coach, and when he saw a little bit of open space, he shot through it like a rocket.
It don't take much.
Johnson going to be in the background again. They'll throw it out to Ball. He's got some blocking in front of him. He's going to have enough for the first down, and a flag comes in. It's going to be holding on Texas High.
Holding on us, huh? From a coaching perspective, the offense that they run, as many people they have blocking every play, somebody's holding on their team. There's no doubt.
Well, I mean, if everybody out there's blocking, somebody's going to be holding.
Right now, they're just calling it on us.
Well, and that's what Coach Stanford's down there telling. He's telling this official on this sideline, that's 3. That is 3, and they haven't been called for anything yet.
Nothing.
Johnson in the backfield with Potter. They're going to fake it to Johnson. He's looking for TJ Gray. He's going to make the catch. He'll make a man miss and fight his way all the way. See where they mark it.
It's going to be a first down.
It will be a first down. That's
Great
enough
job,
for
TJ.
the first down. Here's your Texar instant replay. I thought he was throwing it out the ball, and then TJ Gray just popped out of nowhere, makes a man miss, and fights for the first down. It's going to be first down, and they're going to mark it They're going to mark it short. Well, the official on the far side, okay.
There we go. Now they're moving.
He was calling it a first down the whole time. So it's going to be first down and 10.
Officials timeout?
I guess that's what they're doing. I don't think they know what they're doing. One official's calling one thing and one's calling another. So we're just gonna wait and see what they're doing here because we have no clue.
They're struggling a little bit. We'll give a quick shout out to Miss Kelly Fan, watching all the way from Carthage, Texas.
Okay. So we got it all straightened out on the field. It's going to be a first down for Texas High. Javari Johnson in the backfield. Going to have Montgomery and Reese split to the far side of the field. TJ Gray to the near side. They're going to hand it to Johnson up the middle, and he's going to be hit in the backfield. He'll fight for about a yard there. That Terrell defense getting after him.
We're running a little counter scheme. The defense in, squeezed and wrong shouldered that to bottle it up a little bit. Good job by the Terrell D. I know you'll see number 88. I mentioned him earlier on the field. He is a really good player. He's got Division I offers from almost everybody. Keandre Johnson, the junior.
Javari Johnson going to trot off and get a break. Tredarian Ball comes into the ball game. Going to fake it to Ball and throw it out to TJ Gray once again. And he'll get a few yards there. Let's see where they mark it.
This thing.
Going to mark it at the 43-yard line. Yeah, so, Coach, that's what's messing me up there. You see it now.
One official is about 5 yards.
That's right.
Yeah.
The official on the near sideline will mark the ball in one place. The official on the opposite sideline is marking it at another place, and then they just figure it out, I guess. They mark it in the middle.
Hey, let's try this time. Good power play right here. Really good job by T-Ball staying inside that guard. Really good job.
Ball up the middle. He's going to have first down yardage, and that'll move the chains. Let's see. They're marking at the same spot this time, so they're getting on the same page.
We'll say this, very, very impressed with the offensive line of Texas High, the tight end and the running backs. Their running game is really imposing their will right now.
Potter going to hand it off to Ball again, and he will.
So you don't want David J to pull that on a zone read, but if he would have pulled it on that one, he would probably still be running. They're crashing really hard down onto to stop the running game, so we've got to do something to keep that backside guy honest.
Second down and 9 from the 44-yard line.
Already down to 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second.
David J going to drop back and run a little screen. Tredarian Ball, he's got some room to run. He makes a man miss. He makes another one miss. 10-5, touchdown, Texas High. Coach, he looked like Michael Jackson out there with all those moves.
That tailback screen, that little slow screen, he gets out there in open field, and you're not going to tackle 3. What a really good job by great play call by Coach Toon. Really good job by the lineman getting out front and just get number 3 the ball in open space, and good things happen.
Delcon to attempt the point after. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up right down the middle. And Texas High leads again. 17-6. Here's your replay. And we talked about Michael Jackson with these moves here. Watch him, Coach. Oop,
Look at that.
All the way down across the goal line, and Coach is fired up
Hey,
up
I
here.
bet he never got it and tagged. Nobody could tag him.
Texas High leads 17-6. There's 7:36 left to go before halftime. Dodie, what do you want to do? We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more right after this.
You've waited long enough to achieve your dreams. At TEXARKANA College, now is your time to train for a new career or earn a college degree.
I got a fresh start at TC. I didn't know where to start until TC.
It was finally my time to start at TC.
I'm finishing when I started at TC.
Texarkana College. It's your time to start or start over.
Welcome back to Friday Night Football, brought to you by Texarkana Gameday and Tiger Vision. We are live.
How about that?
At Tiger Stadium, and it is live here tonight, isn't it?
How about that quality video from Miss Lil Sanchez on the replay?
That's right. Tiger Vision,
job.
man, they do such a great job. Like we say it every week. All we have to do is just show up and talk.
I think everybody in the community got to see other productions, and now they see how good ours is.
A
That's
nice
gonna be on the
job
3.
by Delk right there. Delk kicked that ball so hard that the guy had to backpedal, and he tripped over his own feet and caught it, and it's going to be, see where they mark it.
3 or 4.
Yeah, the 3 or 4. They're trying to decide
we
still.
are trending up.
If you're tuning in, we appreciate you for watching on Facebook or YouTube.
Shout out to Mr. Tony Kirk.
Tony Kirk, the legend.
The legend. Mm-hmm.
It'd really be nice if he'd come visit us. You know, he came over here one time.
Shout out to Miss Joni Kirby, former principal at Texas High and my former English teacher. Once again, I can't apologize enough to Miss Kirby on how I acted when I was in high school. Now that when I started coaching, the first thing I did was find Miss Kirby and apologize to her because she did all my principal evaluations.
So what are we doing here?
Right now, they're going to.
They just letting them have a free time out here? I mean. Seven minutes and 10 seconds.
I did tell Miss.
On the clock.
I did tell Coach Ann Tarwater today, or one of our tennis coaches, I would give her a shout out. So, shout out to Coach Tarwater in the tennis program.
Okay. So now we're going to move it to 7:18. Yeah, we see the comments. We're trying to run the clock to get it to where the officials on the field telling us where it needs to be. So just bear with us. That first down carry going to get about 1 yard. Going to bring up 2nd down and 9 for Terrell.
Miss Mary Jane Orr watching. My buddy, Mr. Rick Shoemaker, the former Arkansas Razorback, on the pup Matlock. Ronnie Lawless. A little quick shout out. 2nd and long.
Yeah, 2nd down and 9 for Terrell. They're backed up.
Way back.
Going to drop back to pass. He's looking across the middle. He's got a man, and
we should have got.
Thought that should have been a little pass interference on the offense. He slowed down and gave him a little bit of a stiff arm there, didn't he?
Yeah. Anytime you extend your arms to get a push off, that would be a penalty. Until this last play. Any shout out for Tiger Golf? Absolutely, Coach Huntsy. All of our Tiger golfers. It's one thing I know I can't beat anybody at is golf.
That was number 19, Zyron James. They're going to hand it off this time to number 21.
There you go, Big Duncan McGee. The ball's out. The ball's out. We got it.
They're going to scoop it up. He's all the way across the 10, the 5, to the goal line. Let's see where they mark him. They're going to mark him out at the 3. Out at the 3.
Is that 26, Dodie?
That is number 26, Tristan Powell. The ball on the ground. He scoops it up, and they are going to mark him out at the 2-yard line.
Great job by the defense. That's what I'm talking about. Great job on the turnover, forcing those turnovers. It all starts when you string that play out. You get somebody stripping at the ball. You put a helmet on the ball. That thing pops out, and we're going the other way. Chance to really make a play right here to extend this lead.
Be nice to go into halftime up by 3 or 4 touchdowns.
It sure would. It sure would. That way we can get our wrestling segment going back in the 4th quarter. I know our fans have been wanting it, but we can't talk about wrestling unless we got a huge lead.
Javari Johnson in the backfield with Potter. They'll give it to Johnson right up the middle. He's going to fight to the goal line. He's in for the touchdown.
Great job by the big guys up front.
So with 5:50 left to go before halftime, the Tigers are going to punch it in again. And Franklin Delk will trot on for the point after. A good snap and hold. The kick is up, and Delk continues to be perfect on the night.
Great hold by Worth McMillan, my man, number 15.
Nice job there by the special teams. Here's a little Texar replay of that nice form there by Mr. Delk.
Look at that quality, Miss Lil Sanchez on the replay. Perfect.
Texas High leads 24-6. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have the last 5 minutes of the first half right here at Texas High. Welcome back. We are live on the Jeremy Harrell Show here at Graham Park.
So I'm just the opening act.
Franklin Delk on to kick off again. Going to be received inside the 10. He'll get out across the 15. And the ball comes out again. Oh, Tredarian Ball stripped it.
He's everywhere.
Almost another big play for Texas High there, but the return man jumps on it. And they're going to mark it down at the, let's see, the 17-yard line where they're going to mark it, just making sure they're both on the same yard line. So that's where they'll start. Terrell going to come out and try to get something going. They scored on their second possession of the night. The point after was blocked by Tim Austin, and so that's where we stand, 24-6.
You got an 18-point lead right here, and we need some more.
That's right.
So we're going to be greedy. We need as many as we can get right here.
Running that little toss play again. A nice hold there. No flag on the play. Texas High doing a nice job stringing it out to the sideline. But they're going to get around and get a couple yards out of it. They're going to get 7 on the first down carry, and we've got a Texas High Tiger down. Dodie, is anybody else playing tonight, or did everybody play last night? We're going to get you some scores from around the area and see if we can get those out for you. Let's see here. Okay, so these were last night. So Liberty Ilo ends their season. Carthage beats them 42-0 last night. Queen City going to go down to Newton. Big there. Atlanta gets beat by Winsboro. Redwater gets taken out by West Rusk. Let's see. Pleasant Grove ahead of Rusk right now, 40-7 in the third quarter. Let's see here. We'll go through a few more of these. Mod at halftime is down. Who is that? Hiko? How you say that?
Heiko.
Heiko?
My wife's sitting behind us here.
Okay.
She's a counselor.
I got you. Okay.
She's helping our crew out.
We appreciate it. I never heard of it before. And Longview leads New Caney Porter 49-0 at halftime.
Ooh, big hit right there by number 40 of Shaylin Cooper.
Going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage. It looks like they're going to give them about half a yard there. We got a replay here.
Look at this.
A nice job there, just getting his pad level lower and doing a nice job. Hooks, they're leading Edgewood right now 30-6 just now about to start the second quarter over there. They've already got 30 on the board.
Getting after it.
And DeKalb at halftime leading 14-13 over ARP.
Great job right there by Jamari and Hope chasing him down from the backside.
A nice job there by the Texas High defense. Going to bring up 4th down, so I would assume they're going to punt here due to their field position, but the offense is staying on the field. Nope, the quarterback's going to come off, so somebody's going to come on the punt.
They're going to try to get a free 5 yards right here and maybe burn a timeout, if I had to guess.
Quarterback come over. He's standing on the sideline. Looks like he's upset. Not sure what they're going to do here. I guess just let the play clock run down and burn a timeout. Play clock, 3, 2. They'll take a timeout here. And let's see what they're going to do. Have not sent the punt unit out yet. They're all kind of, Coach, they look defeated on their sideline right now.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. If we keep playing the way we're playing, we'll extend the lead and they won't score very many more. I will say this, Coach Stanford has done an excellent job this week, rebounding the guys from a game last week that was – every game's important, but when you already have the district championship locked up, you got the 1 seed, sometimes you can get a little bit complacent at times, and great job by Coach Stanford getting the guys ready, getting all the coaches, just rebuilding after that loss. You hate to lose any game, but you'd much rather lose last week than this week. So if you can turn that negative into a positive and refocus, and that's exactly what it looks like we've done. So great job by Coach Stanford and the staff getting the kids ready, and hopefully we can keep putting these drives together and extend this lead.
So they will send the punting unit on. Tredarian Ball going to be back deep for Texas High. And now Texas High going to burn a timeout. We're going to take a break with them. 4:07 left to go here before halftime. It may take us an hour to get the last 4 minutes in here. It is dragging on, but we're going to be back with more Texas High football and Jeremy Harrell right after this.
Here at Local Habit Coffee Company, we are true coffee connoisseurs and the area's only third wave coffee shop. We are excited as football and fall rolls around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte, a delicious s'mores latte, and finally, a smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only be described as fall in a cup. No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at Local Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops, and remember to go make something good happen.
Tigers lead 24-7 with 4:07 left to go before halftime. Brian Bolton, Jeremy Harrell bringing you the live broadcast tonight with Texarkana Game Day and Tiger Vision. And so both teams going to take a timeout, and then now they're going to let them kick this one and just let it roll. They're bringing everybody up. They don't want anybody back. We are awaiting the punt here. And it's going to be a high punt, and it's going to hit about the 50-yard line, and it'll roll, and it will go to a dead stop at the 40-yard line. And that's where Texas High will trot out their offense and try to add some more before halftime. So, Coach, do we see them come out and be a little conservative here with a lead like this, or are we trying to put 50 on the board?
No, I think we're going to try to be as aggressive as we can. 3:55 left.
Why not?
You win or go home. You can't leave nothing out on the table. I will give a quick shout out though to Miss Gabby Lancaster. She signed. Her and TJ signed. She signed with Arkansas State.
That's really? My cousin, yeah.
Cool.
Her mom's my first cousin.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to her.
Big pass right there to Tredarian Ball. A little play action pass, and they're going to throw it to, that's going to be number 2, Cam Reitner. I thought that was number 3.
The deuce.
So they faked it to Ball and threw it to Cam Reitner. My man Doty down here stroking out. He wants to make sure we knew it was number 2.
Doty keeps us in line.
A nice job. They're going to sling it out to TJ Gray again, and nothing going this time for TJ. Going with some tempo here. Potter in the shotgun. He's going to have Tredarian Ball in the backfield with him. Reitner and Montgomery split to the far side of the field.
It's going to be a false start or a delay of game, one of the two.
I believe it's going to be a delay of game. I'm wrong every time.
I don't know if the Terrell Tigers have had one penalty called on them yet. Hey, I'll take a 24-6 lead with penalties.
Throw all the flags you want. Huh?
Yep. Just doesn't seem like they have any mishaps so far. We'll give a late shout-out birthday to little Smooty. See him logged in, the former Texas High running back.
Going to hand it off to Ball around the right side. He's got some good blocking in front of him, and he's going to get across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out at the 19. He'll get back across the original line of scrimmage, and it's going to be third down and about 6. So Texas High trying to punch in for another score here before halftime.
You got a free play. Throw it to 1.
He's going to throw it in the end zone, and it's going to be caught.
Baby!
For a touchdown, TJ Gray in for 6. And Texas High will extend their lead.
Great job. You like having those free plays. You get the change the snap count up a little bit, get a free play, and throw it up. You got nothing to lose.
Franklin Delk on to attempt the point after. Good snap and good hold, and Delk will remain perfect on the night. And there's going to be a flag. Oh my! Let's see who they throw this on. I'm very tempted to see who they throw this on. It's got to be on Terrell. It was obvious that it was on Terrell. Surely. Before we go to break, we're going to listen in.
We got the first one. First penalty on them.
So the kick is good. We're going to go to a break. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. The Tigers lead 31-6. We'll be back right after this. Live tonight at Tiger Stadium, the first round of the playoffs here in Texas, and Texas High with a nice lead over the Terrell Tigers, who have come all the way to Texarkana to visit tonight. We sure appreciate them making that long drive up here, and
hey, hopefully
they better start putting some points on the board. It's going to be a long ride home.
Yeah, when they on the way home, they can stop by and get them some Buc-ee's.
That's right. Get them some beef jerky.
Yeah, get some of those cherry sours.
Some of that terrible barbecue. Do you like the barbecue up there? I hear people talk about the barbecue all the time.
My wife's a barbecue. Like, I'm not real big on barbecue.
Well, I like good barbecue, but not Buc-ee's barbecue.
I like some real. Yeah, I'm not into all that either. I need to.
Oh,
really? Mr. A said it's legit.
We're having some technical difficulties up here.
Yeah.
Delk gonna kick it out of the back of the end zone.
See, I'm weird. I like brisket. I like a little bit of brisket, but I don't like chopped brisket. I like sliced brisket. I like a little bit of ribs, but I like them. I don't like real greasy ribs. I like them.
You like baby back?
Yeah.
You don't like the ones with all that fat on there.
Like my wife and I will go have dinner. We'll go to the Silver Star just because they have Italian food now, and I can eat that.
Yeah.
My wife likes that country food. So
you going for the cupcake?
Hey, I go in there and get me some au gratin potatoes.
They got those big cupcakes.
Those are good, and then I get me a meatball and bury it in some red sauce.
Oh yeah, the sweet one or the other one?
The other one. I like the regular.
You like the regular?
Yep.
All right.
Give a shout out to Miss Megan Thornton, one of our teachers at Texas High. Shout out to her.
And hand it to the end around, and he's going to be, well, he'll actually get a couple yards. He'll fall forward for a yard there, but a nice job there. Let's see who that was. That's going to be number 20, Zion Dill. Excuse me. There's A.J. McElroy.
Arthur. My boy Arthur.
Going to hand it underneath, and it's going to be busted up in the backfield. That's number 32, Jamarian Hope. What'd you say his nickname was?
No, I don't have a good official one. I thought that was the other one was Pout Pout.
Pout Pout. That's what I'm thinking about. Okay, I'm gonna have to make notes.
Yeah, I got some pretty good nicknames for some of them. Some of them are TV worthy. Some of them not so much. Not so much.
Yeah. We try to keep this PG.
PG related.
Yeah.
PG.
So Terrell taking a lot of time off the clock. I don't blame them. They're just trying to make it to halftime right now. Speaking of halftime, got the Tiger Band coming up at halftime. Going to throw it out in the flats there. Going to be knocked out of bounds short of the first down. That is number 9, Marcus Hall.
And we've got the high school band. I believe do we have the middle school band as well, or was that last week?
I don't know. We got a bunch of people down here.
There are that
looks like the middle school band. Is that right?
There's a lot of people. I believe it's an all-in-one band night.
Or is that their band? No, there's another band down here.
Band's down there.
Okay, well, we got bands everywhere. So
all I know is we got to
make sure you stay for halftime. It may be 45 minutes long, but there's going to be a lot of bands. If you like the band, we're going to have plenty of horns too.
I tell you one thing: if we can keep this score lopsided at the start of the fourth quarter, we're going to go over our favorite WrestleMania matches. If we can keep this score lopsided like this, people, you are in for a treat for our favorite WrestleMania moments in the fourth quarter. Unless it gets a little bit too close for comfort.
All right, so 1:21 left to go before halftime. They're going to drop back to pass and throw that same route they did earlier that they had a big play. Oh, and we're going to have a flag from the way across the field. That's going to be pass interference.
Of course we are.
On the Tigers. And so going to be pass interference on the Tigers. That'll be an automatic first down.
Bolt, I snuck in a treat for you right now. This is Matt McClure.
Hey, what's going on?
Matt, he was our defensive coordinator here at Texas High the year we won it in 2002. I seen him down there before the game. I said, hey, with hair, we got to get the camera on him, Doty. You got to see how this beautiful, look at this hair. Look at the camera right here. For all the people watching, watch my man Doty. He'll get you lined out. Look at this hair. Look at that hair. That is the best. Him and Jimmy Johnson are the only two people that have hair. Look at that. See that, Coach? Look how good that hair is.
Boy, that does look good on camera.
Everybody, look at Coach McClure.
Mr. A back there showing his hair.
Yeah, look at Mr. A. He'll tell you.
Hey, boy. Yeah, it's fun to be back.
Yeah.
Great place to watch a game and great place to coach a game. I know the crowd's right on top of you. And
that's good or bad sometimes, ain't it?
Well, it was good most times.
Yeah, most times, especially back in the day.
It was good most of the time. It's good tonight.
It is. Great crowd for the Texas High community coming out and supporting the Tigers. So what do you think about this game so far? You work in Atlanta and you've been in Atlanta, coming out 31-6. What are you telling them at halftime when you get in halftime?
Well, keep playing hard and keep doing what you're doing. I think we've been able to run the ball, which is really good, and defense has had one little mix up down here, but other than that, they played really well.
That's why I tell Coach Wilson, Coach Hart, how we give up 6?
They got one ball. I don't know. He's got to tackle that ball.
One ball. Yeah.
No, but they done a good job. Kids are playing hard and exciting atmosphere, and playoff time's always fun.
Nothing better than that, is there?
No, there's not.
Nice weather tonight, and 16 seconds left to go before halftime. The Tigers with a pretty nice lead, Coach. You're down there on the sideline. How you feel going into halftime with a lead like this?
I'm a lot happier than the other side. I can promise you that. I think the main thing, and like I said, Coach McClure, he's coached me, and he's been AD and head coach and been around the state championship and won multiple playoff games. I was telling Brian earlier, I know for coaching and players, there's nothing better than a playoff game.
No, it's not. It's just something you're trying to move forward, and you start to see the tunnels getting narrower. As you get going, you got 5 games left for the ultimate prize, and it's just an exciting time. And you got somewhere to go next week, somewhere to play for.
Yep, there's nothing better, and there's nothing better for us. I know both calling games from Grimm Stadium.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But once you get into that second round, third round, fourth round, when you start meeting people in neutral locations, the crowd start evening up where you got just as many on each side, and man, there's nothing like it.
I think I'd like to call a game from up here.
I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever. As long as we got Bolt here, Bolt gets us in and out, and Doty and Mr. A's Tiger Vision crew. I told them we felt like George Strait. They get everything set up all day. Doty's been here since about 3. Did they call another penalty?
Yeah, so there's going to be, it looks like they're going to call roughing the kicker there.
Well,
going to get a personal foul, so that's going to be a first down.
Hopefully he'll be all right. But you can't coach effort, can you, Coach McClure?
No, you can't. It's something, whether you're a really good athlete or not, that's something you can give all the time. And it seems like the Tigers are doing that. They got some good players. This is the first time I've seen them play this year.
Really good.
And got some explosive kids on offense and kids that run the ball on defense. So
a lot of things I've learned from a coaching aspect, I learned from you. And we were talking earlier about last week's game against Pine Tree, how when you win the district championship the week before against White House and you got number 1 overall sewed up, you got your first round game, and then you got that other game coming in with Pine Tree, and you don't want to overlook people. But how as a coach, and especially all your years as AD and as much success as you've had, how do you try to sell that game
Well, it's just tough, and I think what people don't realize, it's a long season now. And there's a lot of things that go into it. There's injuries. There's, kids got academics they got to worry about. And then you got, there's just a whole lot of things that go into to a long season. And, to get a kid up every game and get ready to go. And it's hard to kind of camouflage if a team hadn't been playing very good and you're trying to play those guys and with social media and things like that. But, as long as you're ready to go in the first round and, now it's when it really counts and you're playing to play another game,
That's what me and Bolt was talking about earlier. It don't really matter. I mean, it does matter, but if you lose last week and you win this week, nothing even matters because right now it doesn't matter what your ranking is. Everything's out the window. Everybody's back to 0-0.
You're only good as your last game, and right now the Tigers are playing
We're
really well.
rolling. We are rolling.
So 5 seconds left to go before half. They're going to have one more heave to the end zone. And he's got a man that can make a play on it, and it's going to be broken up down there on the 5-yard line. That's number 9, Marcus Hall, who makes a big play for the Tigers. They're going to go into halftime leading 31-6. And we've got lots of horns to come on the field.
We got all instruments.
And the fans here, if you can hear them, they're on their feet at Grimm Park cheering on those Tigers as they head into halftime. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to have the bands put on one heck of a halftime performance, and then we're going to have the second half of some Tiger football right here live from Grimm Park.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
their award-winning Terrell Tiger Band. Joining in the band are Gio Manuela on the harp and Mark on top.
the entire music program at Texas High School and Texas Middle School. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Texarkana Independent School District for your the award-winning Texas High School Tiger Marching Band, joined tonight by the Texas Middle School and beginning band. You are witnessing the second performance of the entire TIGERVISION program and the future of our band all at once on the field. The drum majors are senior this song. Here are the pop tunes, Bang and Dynamite. Ladies and gentlemen, the entire band program of TISD on the field tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, on this Veterans Day, we express our gratitude to the men and women who have served and are serving in our U.S. Armed Forces. The sacrifices they and their families have made help safeguard our democracy and freedom. We dedicate our performance tonight to all of you. Band captain is Bobby Sandali. Officers are Senior Lieutenant Steve Castaneda.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, Orr BMW, Orr Cadillac, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Super Center. In Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, the Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit gregorrauto.com. Whether you're looking for
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Here at Local Habit Coffee Company, we are true coffee connoisseurs and the area's only third wave coffee shop. We are excited as football and fall rolls around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte, a delicious s'mores latte, and finally, a smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only be described as fall in a cup. No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at Local Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops, and remember to go make something good happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we saw a great first half. Let's give our team a welcome back on the field. Welcome back to the field, your Texas Tigers!
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium, where the Tigers are leading the Terrell Tigers right now, and we are about to get underway with the second half. And we are joined right now by the man, the myth, the legend, the Tiger King himself.
Call me what you want, but just make sure we're up on the scoreboard when you do. That's what I'm talking about. 31-6.
Mr.
Bolt.
Billy Lavender joining us here in the booth. And,
yes, sir. I'll tell you what, we've scored so much and had so many key plays that you can hear my voice is going out, and I'm sure if I was calling the game, everybody would like that. But, man, if you're Coach Stanford and you're drawing up the game plan, this is exactly the execution that you want to see. And, man, they really got after it in the first half, and I don't know what he's got planned for the second half, but we're about to see it right here.
So Delk has got it teed up, and shortly we will be underway with the second half, and hopefully it'll go the same as the first half did. Delk's kick going to be received inside the 10-yard line. He'll bring it out across the 20. He's got a nice hole there. He'll break it out across the 50, and he'll be tackled by Delk at the 45-yard line. They'll give him the 35-yard line. They'll give him the 34, and a nice return there to start the second half.
Man, not what you want to see, not, coming out of the half, but Delk's back there. I call him the man with the golden leg, and he had to play safety right there for the Tigers on that play.
Hey, look how good you look.
Well, it's just because I'm trying to look like you, Coach.
Look at that.
You know.
My man.
Got the nice Nike vest on in here today with the Texas High T on it. And so
looking sharp.
I mean, the three of us, I don't think you could get a better dress.
I know we might not be the best commentators, but we're the best looking. The best looking ones.
Look at
That's like a crew in town, huh?
Alex Jones steps up right there, and you take those cornerbacks and get them or safeties that get down in there, and ours are sticking their head in the game today, and man, playing a really, really good game. Defense is doing well to shut them out to 6.
How'd it sound down on the field?
Man, I'll tell you, it's
loud up here.
Yes, sir. Gosh.
A nice hole there, and the running back from Terrell will break away, and he will take it in on 2 plays. Terrell comes out from halftime, and they'll punch it in.
Not what you want to see if you're Coach Hawk and Coach AJ coming out of halftime. You want to see you want to take some time off the clock, don't you, Coach? I mean, I think that's what their plan is keep this thing out of reach and take some time off, and you definitely don't want to see, them scoring in 2 plays.
Yeah, right out from half, they score in under a minute. And they're on to attempt the 2-point conversion, and they'll get it down to the goal line, and I don't think he got in.
No, sir.
They're going to – so they will stay out of the end zone on the 2-point conversion. It'll be no good. 11-11 left to go here in the third quarter. The Tigers lead 31-12. What you got there, Coach?
14-6, Lovejoy over Pine Tree in the third quarter. Lovejoy's a top 1 or 2 team right now in the state, and Pine Tree's giving them all they want.
And I think Doty looked at halftime, and who was it? Someone was up 30-0. Was it Mansfield Summit, which is who the winner of this game would play next, up 30-0 in the second half.
So Texas High going to trot out to receive the kick after Terrell takes it down and punches it in, and again their extra point. No good. They tried the old 2-point conversion there, and it was no good.
I'll tell you what, Bolt, one more bad thing, and I am getting down to the field as fast as I can get down there.
I know. We're not going to let you stay up here too much longer.
No.
I'm real big on superstition.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Terrell going to tee it up for the old pooch kick here, and they'll kick it over to Pilgreen, I assume.
Yeah, but
now they're going to change it. They're going to change it up and kick it to somebody else.
We were bringing T-ball up right behind him.
They're going to kick it over to the other side, and ball will.
No, it's Cam Reitner.
Excuse me, that is Cam. I've gotten that. That's twice now that I think it's number 3, and Cam Reitner will fair catch it over. They'll give him the 31-yard line, and that's where David J. Potter and the offense from Texas High will trot out for their first series of the second half.
Boy, I'll tell you, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I bet from being on that field level, you could hear the offensive linemen's pads popping, because from up here, they're moving bodies down there.
I'll tell you, I thought we may not pass it tonight after that first drive. Yep. But when we have passed, it's been on the money, and Javari's been running hard.
A nice job there to get a couple yards. They'll give him 3 on first down. It's Javari Johnson still running hard for Texas High.
And if we can do that, that's what I will guarantee you what our plan is in that second half. Keep that clock rolling.
You want that clock rolling, and because here the playoffs, it doesn't matter if you win by 50 or 1. You just need to win.
Javari going to dance around, and he'll have a couple nice blocks there. He'll get another 5 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 2 for Texas High.
Yeah, if you're those receivers, you're out there going, man, just throw me the ball. Just throw me the ball. But you got to understand there's a lot bigger picture than just some stats.
A lot of times you have game plans going in where defensively they give you the run, and sometimes it's a game where you don't have to pass it every down.
Let's see what Coach Stanford draws up right here.
Johnson going to be stopped short of the first down marker, and they're going to send on the punting unit.
Or if we got a hard count with our punt team, do we, Coach? Do you remember?
We always have those built in.
I don't know that they would.
But I don't know
jump.
if If they'll get that going, you don't want to.
You risk us jumping as well. Yeah. That's right.
Cam Reitner on to punt it away. A good snap, and he'll punt that one away.
Is that the first punt all night for us?
Yep. It is, and it's going to hit the ground and roll.
Let him pick it up.
Terrell going to let it roll all the way down to the 18-yard line.
I was wishing we would have got a shank right there
so
we could bring out the
Redemption. It's my favorite movie. I'll tell you what, guys. It was great to see y'all, and y'all were doing such a great job in the first half that I'm going to.
Well, we wanted you to stay, but
no,
we're hoping.
I can't do it.
I agree. They were playing a little better when you were down on the sideline.
That's exactly right. See y'all. Go Tigers.
See you, my man. Appreciate you stopping by.
So that's Billy Lavender. He's headed back down to the field and see if he can get these Tigers fired back up for the rest of the second half here.
Mr. Skelton and the Texas High FFA is watching.
Nice run there on first down by Terrell. It's going to be good enough for first down yardage. Terrell went in at halftime and figured out some things on their running game. There is a flag down on the play, so we will see exactly.
You know, when you get in these games, it's a tale of two halves right now. The first half, all Texas High. Right now, you know they're going to battle back. You know they're not going to quit. The key to this is just matching whatever they do, or at least getting extended drives to flip field position.
Yeah.
Those things.
So they're going to get an extra 15 yards tacked on to the end of that run. Going to have an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Texas High. So that's going to take the ball all the way to the 44-yard line. Not what you need if you're Texas High right now.
No, you don't want to give them these hidden yardage. These are pre-packaged gifts.
A little toss play into the backfield, and a nice job there by Texas High, but they'll fall forward for 3 yards on first down, and so a positive play again for Terrell. It's going to be second down and about 7.
Got a little tempo for them. Going to pass the ball on a bootleg.
They're going to fake it around, and they will throw it to
number
an
88.
Open tight end,
the
big number 88, and he's just going to drop it. That would have been good enough for the first down and a little more.
Duncan McGee, number 90, looks like he's cramping a little bit.
Got an injured Tiger down on the field there, and so.
Shout out to my man Todd Marshall.
Is he tuned in?
Yeah, he's tuned in. I was talking to him earlier today or yesterday, and told him to queue up some top WrestleMania moments if we get a big enough lead. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it tonight, but
Duncan McGee looks like he may have taken a knee or something to that thigh there. He's going to come off of the field for just a moment. Want to see him get over there and
he'll
get
walk
back
that
in
off.
the game.
Third and long.
About third down and 7. They're going to run that same little end around, and he's going to have the first down and more. Finally going to be brought down about the 30. They're going to give him the 34-yard line.
We got to break down and wrap up. We had a guy right there, just let him get right underneath us.
Terrell marching the ball down the field right now. Going to fake the play they just ran, and they're going to have a wide open man down the seam, and he's going to catch it for the touchdown. That is number 19, Zyron James.
And just like that, we got a ball game back on our hands.
So Terrell trying to figure out what they're going to do here, go for 2 or kick the PAT. It looks like they're going to run the old swinging gate. See what they're going to do here. A version of it. They're going to go for 2.
Yeah, this is a numbers game right here.
And they're running the play clock down to see where they think they're getting their numbers at, and the quarterback's going to keep it, and he's got it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And just like that, Terrell comes back with 2 quick touchdowns, and it's 20-31 with 8:31 left to go here in the third quarter. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with more Texas High football right here on Texarkana Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Welcome back to Texas High. We've got a ball game on our hands. Terrell comes out from halftime and punches in 2 quick scores. They're going to kick this one out of bounds, and Texas High will take the ball and trot out their offense to try and get something going. Coach, that's why you play 4 quarters.
It is. Tell it 2 halves. Sometimes you don't want to get too complacent after having a really great first half. You got to come out. Right now we're still in the locker room. We've got to put a drive together right here to match it. The good thing is they got a penalty, so we get a really great starting field position. Just got to execute what we do. Keep coming off the ball. Got him.
Play action pass and got ball and just overshot him, running right down the seam. And David J. Potter just overthrew Ball, who was streaking down the right hash. And that would have been a walk-in touchdown.
We like that matchup so much we need to do it again.
They may.
Cam Reitner, number 2, he's got speed like T-Ball, and he can run by people as well. Probably hand it off right here, though.
They are. They're going to hand it off to Johnson around the right side. He's got some nice blockers, a nice cutback. Then he'll cut back out. And he's going to get first down yardage and more all the way down to the 39-yard line. Your Texar instant replay. Look at those big linemen out there leading, making some nice blocks and some nice cuts there by Javari Johnson.
Great camera by Miss Lil Sanchez. She's on top of it right there. Got great quality pictures.
Going to hand it off to Johnson again up the middle. A nice cut there again, and he's going to battle
shoestring
for first down yardage again. Another 10 yards there by Javari Johnson. Texas High getting a little momentum going here on the offensive side of the ball. Johnson going to come out of the ball game and get a quick breather. Tredarian Ball going to go into the backfield.
Throw it to number 1.
They're going to throw it to number 1 in the end zone. And just a little over the head there of T.J. Gray.
In his hip pocket, holding him. So far all night, that's been there. TJ's been able to get by the defender, and they're going to connect on it soon, but he did have him by his hip pocket.
So second down and 10 from the 29-yard line. Ball in the backfield. They'll hand it off to him around the right side. He'll get behind a few blockers and gain about 3 on the play. Going to bring up third down and 7.
I know Coach Stanford, I know he's thinking we got 2 plays to get this. So it's not necessarily a throwing down. You're still able to run the ball if you want to.
Tredarian Ball going to stay in the ball game. Third down and 7. He's going to get out in the flats, and they're going to give it to him. He'll almost break a tackle there, but he'll be stopped, and that'll be a loss on the play. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down and 10, and the offense is going to stay on the field for Texas High.
I think if you get the ball, put some air under the ball and throw it up to TJ Gray. He's got man coverage down here. You're going to read that safety.
So 4th
right
down
there.
and 10. Potter going to look for Gray. He's going to throw the slant route and right through the hands of TJ Gray. It would have been good for 1st down yardage and more, but it's going to be a turnover, and Terrell has got the momentum right now. Their fans, for the first time tonight, getting into this ball game, and with 6:21 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. We've got an 11-point ball game, and Terrell has got the momentum.
Yep, great call by Coach Toon and great protection. You know, you got to convert those. You got to execute those plays. That's a big play. That probably would have scored. But I know defense. Now we got to come up with a good stop right here and get that momentum back.
Gonna run that little end around again, and they're gonna have a big play once again. It's a foot race to the end zone. Let's see if he's gonna get caught. He won't. It's gonna be a touchdown for Terrell on one play, and Terrell is back in this ball game. It's gonna be a one-score ball game now, Coach.
Right now, it is. Everybody on the home side is shell-shocked right now. They have shot out of a cannon right there. Tell them right now it's a tale of 2 halves. We got to regroup, get the ball back, and we've got to put something in the end zone.
It's going to be a bad snap, and the holder, Coach, that may have been a designed fake there. He didn't look like he even tried to get it down. The snap really wasn't that bad, and he just scooped it up and ran it.
That guy can run. It is now.
And it is 28-31. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to have more Tiger football right here from Tiger Stadium.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. We have got a ball game on our hands. Terrell kicking off. That's going to be Cam Reitner. And he's not going to fair catch it. He's going to catch it and he's going to be dropped just inside the 30-yard line. Nothing going there. That's where the offense will come out and try to drive the ball down the field.
Yep, right now in the huddle, you got to tell your offense, all right, sometimes our best defense is our offense, and that we got to get some first downs to keep our defense off the field, to give them a little bit of rest, and we got to put some points on the board. The second half right now, we're still in the locker room offensively.
Johnson in the backfield, they'll give it to him, and he'll be hit right at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for 1 yard. Going to be 2nd down and 9 for Texas High.
And we're going to see what we're made of. We're still got a 3-point lead. I mean, these are tough ball games. They're not going to be walk in the park, obviously. See how we're going to answer right now. We got a false start penalty. That's not good. We're shooting ourselves in the foot, moving backwards. Tell you, that momentum's a crazy thing in sports. You can just feel it.
They're talking it over. I wonder if this one's going to go against the defense.
A lot of times, sometimes those defensive players simulate snap counts by making hard, move calls or something like that to simulate or they might clap or something along those lines. But either way, that's a good move for the Tigers, Texas High Tigers.
Coach from Terrell, he is over arguing. He did not like that call right there.
Well, he's pretty animated about it.
He is not happy with that call. Javari Johnson in the backfield. They'll give it to him. He's got a little hole, and he'll power forward past that first down marker all the way down to the 47-yard line, the 43-yard line. And it'll be a first down for Texas High. Johnson going to stay in the backfield. Tredarian Ball is on the field. He split out the slot receiver position. Going to hand it to Johnson again, right up the middle, a big hole, and he's going to have the first down and a little more. Tough to bring down. He's going to fight through some tackles, and he'll have 13 on that first down carry.
Yeah, great hard running by Javari. He is staying inside them linemen's hips, and he is going forward in a hurry. Great push by the O-line up front.
He's going to come off the field, and they will put Ball in the backfield. Going to hand it to Ball up the middle. He stutter steps, looks for a hole. He finds one. Gets about 4 on first down. Pilgreen going to check into the ball game.
Good power play right here.
Going to give it to Ball. He's going to fight forward for a few yards. He'll get 2 on the second down carry. That's going to bring up third down and about 4. 3:40 left to go in the third quarter. The clock is running.
It is rolling, ain't it?
Ball going to stay in the gun, in the game, and he's going to get tripped up short of the first down.
Bring up 4th and short.
It'll be 4th down and about 3. Javari Johnson going to come back into the ball game.
Trying to cycle personnel on and off the field. Down to 13 seconds on the play clock. We're probably going to have to burn one right here.
The Terrell fans trying to get into the game. They're going to try to get this play off. They're going to throw a little screen pass. Got the tunnel screen, and he's got some blocking, and he's got the first down. A nice job there on the tunnel screen.
Great call by Coach Toon, selling the power inside, running the jailbreak off the backside. Really good job. Great call.
Nice job there by the Texas High O-line getting out there as far and as well as the receivers there for Texas High getting some nice blocks, and they'll pick up first down around the 25-yard line. Javari Johnson in the game. They'll hand it to him. A nice little cut back there. And he'll get 7 yards on first down. Nice job by Johnson there. Down, clock ticking. We're at 2 minutes left to go in the third. Texas High offense battling, trying to move the ball down the field. Going to hand it to Johnson again. He takes a lick, stays on his feet, stumbles a little bit, but he gets all the way down to the 10-yard line, and that'll be a first down for Texas High. Nice hard run there by Johnson. Your Texar replay, stumbles a little bit in the backfield and then takes a hit, stays on his feet, and gets the first down and more. Ball's going to be on the 10-yard line. Going to hand it to Johnson again. He's slipping through, trying to find that end zone. He'll get it all the way down. They'll mark him just inside the 2-yard line. The Tigers knocking on the door.
I'm so nervous about to eat this whole bag of mints right here. I can't help it. Really good job so far offensively on this drive, putting it in your lineman's lap and trying to get them to move forward. Sometimes the best way to get that momentum back is to run right at somebody.
We're going to give it to Johnson again up the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas High. 1:04 left to go here in the third quarter. Texas High with a nice offensive drive, 73 yards.
Great answer.
Down the field and punches it in. They're trying to extend their lead to 10 with this extra point. Delk is on to attempt it.
False start.
Going to be a false start on Texas High. That'll move it back. And Delk will have to kick it a little further.
Yep.
So we'll line up and we'll try this again. High snap, the snap no good, and the holder will just fall on it. And so we'll stay at a 9-point lead. Terrell 28, Texas High 37, 1:04 left to go in the third quarter. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have the last minute of the third quarter here from you live from Tiger Stadium.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, Orr BMW, Orr Cadillac, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Super Center. In Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, the Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit gregorrauto.com.
Delk on to kick off for Texas High. It'll be received about the 20-yard line, and a nice lick there.
TJ.
But he'll get it all the way out to the 35-yard line, so good field position for Terrell to come out on their next offensive series. We're under 1 minute in the third quarter.
And we've got to wrap up on defense. We've got to make the play. A lot of times, the last couple of touchdowns, we've had a guy there, but they're trying to go for the big hit. You got to break your feet down and make them string them out sideline to sideline like they did in the first half.
Nice job there by Texas High. That's the play that Terrell's been having most of their success on. Nice job there by Texas High to stop that run. There is a flag on the play. Going to be holding on Terrell. It's going to back them up. It's going to be first down and 20. Going to back them up to the 25-yard line, and we'll play first down again. They're going to hand it
great job by
right up the middle, and a nice job there by that interior defensive line to bottle that up.
Big number 90.
They'll lose one on the play. Going to drop back to pass, almost sacked, and he will end up being sacked. A nice job there.
Jamarian Hope.
By number 22, Isaiah Dowden.
You're right. I'm wrong. I can't see. Great job by the senior linebacker. Or junior linebacker.
A bunch of Tigers in the backfield, finally brought down. It's going to be 3rd down and forever. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. The fans on their feet. Texas High leads by 9. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have the final quarter right here on Texarkana Game Day and Tiger Vision.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
We're back here on Texarkana Game Day and Tiger Vision, and it is time for the 4th quarter here at Tiger Stadium. Coach, it's been a wild one. It's been a roller coaster.
It's been a game, tale of two halves. I know we talked about this a little earlier, but it's all on the line now in the 4th quarter. Got a 9-point lead. Hopefully we can hitch and pitch. Oh, they wanted to do it.
Going to reverse field, a block in the back. There is going to be a flag thrown on it. There's flags everywhere. I'm assuming it's for the same thing, and they're finally going to bring him down around the original line of scrimmage, but there is going to be a penalty on the play. A couple Tigers shaking up on the play, slow to get up.
Great job by the Tiger defense.
Going to be an illegal block, and Coach Stanford going to decline that penalty. It's going to be 4th down and a long, long ways. So they are going to punt it away back to the Tigers. Nice job there. They were trying to get the old hook and ladder there.
Yeah, the old hook and ladder.
They got the hook part. It was just the ladder.
They're still missing the ladder.
So going to bring on the punting unit.
Great answer for the defense. Exactly what we need.
Yep. So we're just underway here with the 4th quarter. Going to get a high end-over-end punt, and it's going to be dropped and picked up by Tredarian Ball. And he's going to return it about 5 yards there across the 40-yard line, down inside the 40 to, let's see where they mark it at. We're going to give them the 37-yard line, I believe. 37, 38, let's see. We got it marked in different places.
So
all right.
We do know it's a 1st down for the Tigers.
There we go.
Do know that.
One official was on the 37, one was on the 38. So we're gonna put it on the 37 and call it good. Offense going to come out. Javar Johnson right up the middle. A nice job spinning off of 1 tackle. He'll gain about, they'll give him 3 on the play to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Right now we have got to get, you're not trying to hold the clock, you're trying to get in the end zone. Our offense is the most productive when we're going fast, getting the ball to our playmakers. No need to be conservative right here.
Going to hand it off up the middle again. Javari Johnson just finding those holes and exploding up through them. Stuck his foot in the ground and made a nice cut there. It's going to bring up, they've got 4th. There we go. They change it. It's 3rd down. Going to be 3rd down and 1. Javari going to come out of the ball game. Tredarian Ball going to go to the backfield for the Tigers. Got 2 tight ends on the field. It's going to be Miller and Pilgreen.
We're going to run a power play right here. I had to bet. Yep, right
hand
there.
It to Ball.
Stay
He's going to have enough to get the 1st down and a couple more. He'll get across the 25-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down for the Tigers.
So we like that play so much in that formation, we need to run the same thing again. Maybe to the other side.
10 minutes left to go here in the ball game. The Tigers trying to extend their lead. Ball in the backfield. They'll give it to him. He'll follow Pilgreen. He'll get a couple nice blocks. He'll get down to the 25-yard line, so he'll get about 4
Good old
on the first down carry.
Yep.
Texar instant replay. Those big linemen down there just
moving bodies.
Making some blocks.
There you go.
So the clock running inside 10 minutes. Ball on the 20-yard line. Javari Johnson back in the ball game. They'll hand it to him right up the middle. A nice hole. He's pushing for that first down and more. He'll have the first down all the way down to the 11-yard line. The running game for Texas High. It's getting ramped back up like it was in the first half,
Yeah,
Coach.
great job by Damian Chisholm and Quay Ford on the inside zone. They're double teaming that 3 technique to about 6 yards in that linebacker's lap. And the speed and the acceleration that Javari has hitting that hole inside it's pretty impressive. Right there.
Javari Johnson, a big hole, a nice cutback into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas High.
Great job up front. Great job.
The fans come alive once again here at Grimm. Texas High extends their lead 43-28, awaiting the point after from Delk. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good. 44-28, the Tigers lead. 8:54 left to go in the ball game. We're going to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. There's a lot of change that has happened so far. Hopefully, there won't be any in this last 9 minutes, but, Coach, you never know.
Hey, great job, great camera. Miss Lily Sanchez.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be back right after.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Welcome back. That kickoff going to be bobbled around the 30-yard line, and then Terrell will fall on it at the 29. That's where they'll mark the ball for the Terrell Tigers to come out and start their offensive series. Texas High needs a big stop here, Coach. Get the ball back and drive down and punch it in and put this game out of reach.
You know, the good thing about that extra point right there is it stretches it to 16. So worst case scenario, they got to score twice, get both 2-point conversions to tie it up. Really good spot. You really want to get a stop here, get the ball back. That way you can try to get that clock running down lower and lower.
Isaiah Dowden coming up, making the tackle there. They'll gain 1 on the play, and that's it. Going to be 2nd down and 9. From the 30-yard line.
You know, the old Texas High has responded after a pretty eventful third quarter.
Going to string it out to the sideline. 1 missed tackle, and they'll finally run him out of bounds. See where they're going to mark it at. Not sure where they're going to. Mark it at the 37-yard line. It'll be third down and about 3. Terrell going to toss it to the backfield. He's going to be to the 40, and that'll be enough for a first down. It's going to move the chains. About 8 minutes.
Here's what you don't want to do is give up something quick, obviously. Long. You want to, if they're going to score, you want them to make it a 9 to 10 to 11 play drive that eats up that clock. And once that clock gets to a certain point, they're not able to run the ball in them long drives, and they'll have to go to the air, which will benefit us for sure.
They're going to fake the toss.
Right here on the wheel route.
And they were going to throw. They faked the tunnel screen. They faked the toss and faked the tunnel screen. Threw it down the sideline there, and that'll be incomplete. The receiver didn't even have his head around yet, and the quarterback had to get rid of it. Texas High defense putting pressure on him. Going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 40. 7:41 left to go here in this ball game. Texas High can get a big stop here and punch it in one more time. That may be it. Going to hand it off. A nice job there swarming by the Texas High defense.
Pow, pow. 95, Orlando Barnes.
Going to come up with a nice stop there. Going to bring up 4th down and 9. They're going to keep the offense on the field.
Yeah, they've got to.
Excuse me, it's going to be third down and 9. I was a little concerned there with 4th down, but they're going to fake it to the back. He's being, the ball's out. The ball's out, and it fell right in the hands of one of the defensive linemen from Texas High, and then he lost it, so there's a pile. They're going to unpile. Either way, it's going to work out in Texas High's favor. Texas High's pointing the wrong way.
We got it, baby!
All the defensive linemen were pointing the wrong way, but Texas High does come up with it. It's going to be Texas High's ball on the 32-yard line, and great field position. And, Coach, this is exactly what you need right here.
Great job by the defense, standing up, making a play. Tristan Powell, number 26. I'm telling you, what a great time for a turnover.
Good field position here for the Texas High offense. They're going to trot back out. Ball's going to be in the backfield to start this drive.
Hand the ball off.
They're going to give it to Ball. A nice cut, a couple nice cuts. He explodes through the hole, and he's going to have first down yardage. He'll get 10 on that carry down to the 27-yard line. That'll be a Texas High first down. Clock running.
Right now, that Texas High offensive line imposing their will on the Terrell defensive line.
First down and 10. Tredarian Ball, he's going to get the handoff. He's patient. He waits. He explodes through the hole. He's going to have 5, maybe 6 on the first down carry.
Keep that clock rolling,
Clock
baby.
still running. 6:20 left to go here in the ball game.
Tell them right now you want to go fast, but you're not in a hurry.
If Texas High can punch this one in, I think that'll be about all she wrote.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
I've seen crazier things happen, but we would hope. Going to hand it to Ball again. He's going to follow Knox Pilgrim around the edge.
Baby.
He explodes across the 5 to the goal line.
Oh!
They're going to mark him down inside the 1.
The officials are so good that they can mark. They know to mark him down at the 1-yard line.
Marked him down at the 1. We thought he was in, but of course we're not down there with him. But hey, that just gives them more time to run off the clock.
That takes some more time. I think everybody in Texarkana knows they're giving it to number 3 right here.
They're going to hand it to Ball, and he's going to, nope.
Oh!
Potter's going to keep it. He's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
They even faked me out on that. David J's trying to get into the Texarkana Gazette with that.
That's right. David J. going to pull it, take it in himself. 5:14 left to go.
We are officially at half 100.
We're going to get our time corrected for you, but there is 5:14 left to go here in the ball game. Delk on to attempt the point after. A nice snap and hold there, and Texas High back on top, 51-28. Here's your replay. Let's see. Oh, isn't it? It was close. Nonetheless, Texas High punches it in. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have the last 5 minutes of this round 1 playoff game right here from Tiger Stadium.
Here at Local Habit Coffee Company, we are true coffee connoisseurs and the area's only third-wave coffee shop. We are excited as football and fall rolls around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte, a delicious s'mores latte, and finally, a smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only be described as fall in a cup. No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at Local Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops, and remember to go make something good happen.
Texas High kicks it off, and it's going to roll around, and they're going to end up picking it up and returning it back across the 50-yard line.
Boy, they missed a block in the back.
Yeah, a pretty big one there, and it's not going to be called, and they're going to get it out across the 50. They're going to mark it all the way down to the 41-yard line. That was almost a disaster there for Terrell. The ball hit right at the feet of the return man, and he picked it up and ended up getting a nice return on it all the way to the 41-yard line. So Terrell not going away.
No,
they're not going away quite yet.
They are fighting for sure. Just what you think a first-round playoff game would be.
Terrell going to hand it off up the middle, and it's going to be stuffed.
Tristan Powell.
That is Tristan Powell going to stuff it right in the backfield, and they're going to lose 5 on that first down play. Going to take it back to the 46-yard line. Nope, they're going to mark it somewhere differently. I apologize there. They're going to mark it at the 44.
We got the Tiger Band.
I think they have began the music here. They're going to throw it, and it's not going to be anywhere close to the receiver there. Going to bring up 3rd down and 13. The Tiger Band and the student section, they're calling game. And they have got it fired up over there.
They are having a good time over there. Student section packed, the drill team and the band and cheerleaders, they are making some noise. We got Spider-Man over there too.
They're going to try and throw it again. And it's going to be way off the mark once again. Going to bring up 4th down.
Huge play coming up.
So 4th down here. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. If they don't convert this 4th down, I believe that this may be the ball game.
Like our chances.
They're looking a lot better if they don't convert here. They're going to throw it out to their receiver. They'll run the hook and ladder. He's going to be tackled well short of the first down marker. Texas High is going to take over.
Isaiah Dowden, number 22. Way to make a play. Tuba song is rolling.
Nice job there, and now the Texas High fans coming alive.
They are on their feet, and they are screaming for them Tigers.
And unless something crazy happens here, the Tigers will win and advance. We've got 4 minutes left to go here in the ball game. We got a new running back in the ball game, Coach. Gonna have a timeout for Terrell. Something didn't look right on the field.
Looks like Keelan Nash coming in at tailback.
Gonna have number 34, Keelan Nash. We got a couple new offensive linemen in the ball game as well. We'll try our best to get you some of those numbers and call those names out for people who are getting in here on this last 4 minutes here at Texas High. Terrell gonna call a timeout and get their adjustments made here. Coach, I guess while we've got a little stoppage in play, it's a good time to mention that this will be my last ball game with Texarkana Gameday. So I'm retiring.
You're officially retiring?
I am retiring.
Tell them I may not accept your resignation.
Well, it's already been turned in and accepted.
Well, I know for one thing, I can't appreciate enough what you do for this broadcast. You are the glue that sticks everything together.
Well, I appreciate that. David J. Potter in the backfield going to hand the ball off. They're going to be stopped in the backfield. Going to be a 1-yard loss.
Tell them we just want to get the rest of this game over with no penalties that could hurt you for next week. No turnovers, no injuries, things like that. You just want to finish this game off clean and celebrate for about the next 24 hours, and then it is on to round 2.
That is right. That is right. It's been a fun ride for 3 years. I've been lucky enough to call Texas High football for 3 years now, and no more Friday nights for
Tell
me,
them I don't know what the future holds, but I know one thing: it'll definitely. It won't be as good without you up here. I can promise you that.
Well, I don't know about all of that, but I appreciate it. I'll take it anyways. And so, been a great time with Tiger Vision. Man, they make it so easy for you.
I mean,
you know,
it's incredible the amount of work that they do. Mr. A and his crew and Texarkana Gameday and all of our students. That this is a student-ran deal on the field, and they do an incredible job each and every week to bring our Texarkana community all the Texas High football games and other games around the Texarkana. So we can't say enough about those guys.
That's right. That's right. They make it real easy for us. Make it real easy for us to come up here each and every week. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. And our producer says we're going to stay with them. So we're going to stay here during this break with you. Of course, you can hear the band out there. They're playing. Everyone here is excited.
A T-High party, baby.
That's right. They say there's no party like a T-High party. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Texas High will advance in the Texas High School football playoffs.
What a great setting for football. Great weather. Great showing for our Texas High fans, and Terrell brought a good crowd and great weather. There's nothing better than a good, cool, crisp night with high school football, especially with everything on the line.
Texas High going to punt it away. It'll be inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line. That's where Terrell will come out and take over. 2:19 left to go here in the ball game. Texas High, Coach, they played 3 really good quarters tonight. If they could take away that third quarter there, they would.
They did.
They probably have 60 or so.
You know,
on the
coming
board.
off that game last week, you always wanted a goal here is first and foremost, you want to win the district championship, and you'd like to do that undefeated. But that didn't happen for us this year, and that's okay. It's better to lose that one than lose this one, because the regular season at this point is irrelevant. Everybody right now, you're either 1-0 or you go home. So looks like unless something dramatically crazy happens, Texas High will advance. But you can't say enough about Coach Stanford and his staff and rallying these kids back up after a tough loss. So you got to give credit to the kids for showing up. Coach Stanford, when I talked to him earlier today, was talking about how great a practice they had, the focus they had, and walkthroughs and meetings, and still getting our weight workout in to keep maintaining that strength. Coach Cross is here. Coach Toon, you want to get on here with us? We got Coach Toon here. Coach Toon just came and gave us a shout out, but super excited to be a part of this. And like I said, I know we're gonna miss you, Bolt. I know that, especially my first year helping me do this, and Doty helping get me in and out of timeouts and commercials. So I didn't know what to expect, but I know one thing: we're sure gonna miss you, my man.
Well, it's been fun, and I'm just glad to leave on a high note. So. Can leave tonight and know that the first game I ever did was a Texas High win, and the last one I did was a Texas High win. So there's flags all over the field. Before we get off here tonight, we still got 1:41 left to go here in the ball game, but a big shout out to the Game Day crew and the Tiger Vision crew. Each and every week, your Game Day director, Zach Doty. With Tiger Vision, our tech director, David Mayo, our tight camera, Hayden Phelps, wide camera, Bree Burns, sideline live shot, Lil Sanchez, highlights, Ashley Davis, replay, Benjamin Mayo, and the nap time coordinator is Mr. Charles Aldridge.
The man behind all the madness.
That's right. So Terrell going to break one down the sideline, and he's going to be stopped about the 20-yard line. Clock at 1:23. Texas High defense trying to keep them out of the end zone, but doesn't really hurt if they do get in there. Going to gain 3 yards on the first down carry. He'll be upended. So we're under a minute here. Texas High going to come away with a big win here. The first round of the playoffs. A nice showing, putting up 51 on the scoreboard. Big number 90, Duncan McGee, going to come up with a sack here as the time winds down.
And that should do it. Now we'll go
to 30 seconds. And Terrell is out of time.
They'll probably just let it run out.
I think looks like they're gonna try one more play here before time expires. The policemen are out on the road. They're gonna break one around and be tackled inside the 20, but it's not gonna be enough.
And that'll do it, baby.
5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Texas High comes away with a big win here on opening night of Texas High School playoff football. Coach, it's been a fun one.
It sure has, my man. I don't know if we'll be able to stream again. We should know by Wednesday going on for next week's game on who we play where. But Texarkana Game Day will let us know probably on Wednesday if we're going to be able to stream.
So they have to find out, there's rules and stuff once you get into the playoffs. And so they will let Tiger Vision know if they have an opportunity, if they're going to let them stream, and they will have first opportunity to do that if the other organization does not want to do it. And so Mr. Aldridge said they should know sometime by Wednesday probably, and then they will put that news out through the school, I'm sure, and also through Texarkana Game Day, and they'll let you know if you'll be able to tune in for free and watch it next week, or if you'll have to pay and watch a worser broadcast.
Yeah, hopefully we can get the go-ahead and get it out and get one more under our belt to bring the Texas High playoff round 2 to you. But either way, if we're unable to, we sure appreciate everybody for tuning in and everything. This is a big production, and it takes everybody, and we're just a small piece. But we appreciate everything that Tiger Vision and Gameday does. And
that is right. And so the Tigers come away with a win, 51-28 over Terrell. They get their revenge this year, and they will move on to the second round of the playoffs. For everybody here at Tiger Vision and Texarkana Game Day, we will see you down the road.